10 ways you are hurting your cat without realizing. There's no denying that cats are mysterious creatures. Even though they're lovely in their own way, they are viewed as moody and having a long list of dislikes. But it's not without good reason. Some of these things might be hurting them without you realizing. So we've compiled a list of the top 10 ways you might be hurting your cat without realizing. Let's dive in. Number 10. Forcing attention on cats. Dogs may adore attention, but cats only like it. Sometimes. Under the specific conditions that they dictate and in the exact way they like it, but we all knew cats are picky. It's best to respect your feline companion's basic needs and never impose your attention on them or cuddle them against their will. Many cats face stress when people force them to socialize in ways that seem nice to humans but not to them. Don't make your cat snuggle with you just because you want them to. You'll have a stronger relationship with your cat if you engage in a way that they enjoy. Cats are friendly and outgoing, yet they can also be temperamental. A cat can dislike being petted if they are in pain or anxious. It might even be due to the way a previous owner raised them. Number 9. Bringing in plants without ensuring your cat's safety. Who doesn't love plants? But some plants might not love your cat. Lilies, which are commonly seen in floral arrangements, are incredibly poisonous to cats, and any portion of this plant can cause renal failure and sometimes death. Lilies are so toxic to cats that simply drinking from a vase holding them can cause kidney damage. Besides lilies, several other plants can be harmful to your cat, so do your research before bringing anything into the house. Number 8. Allowing your cats to play with string or yarn. Yes, all the cartoons and illustrations of cats playing with balls of yarn are adorable. But what they don't tell you is that the intake of yarn or thread might result in what veterinarians refer to as a linear foreign body. The intestines get twisted and tangled as they try to pass the yarn. As a result, parts of the intestine die and must be surgically removed. Cat-safe toys are a significantly superior alternative for feline entertainment. If you have any doubts regarding the safety of any of your pet's toys, check with your veterinarian. Number 7. Teaching cats to hand play. Cats like striking at anything that moves in their way, whether it's a laser pointer or a string. Because of that, you shouldn't use your own hands as a temptation during playtime. This is because cats are built to seek and hunt prey. When humans train their cats to hunt with their hands, the results are often unpleasant and sometimes deadly for both the person and the cat. An inanimate object, typically a cat toy, can be used as a go-between when playing with your cat instead. Number 6. Punishing your cat harshly. There's nothing wrong with teaching your cat a certain habit with a bit of negative reinforcement. But when you misuse it, it can create fear, anxiety, and owner rejection, making it the least ideal technique for modifying behavior. Remember, you're correcting the behavior, not the animal. Punishment should be the absolute last resort after trying everything else, because sometimes it's just in your cat's nature and it can't be helped. For example, before attempting to punish unpleasant scratching, give your scratching cat an appropriate scratching post. Physical punishments are among the most commonly used and least effective types of punishment. Depending on the issue, the cat will most likely continue to engage in the undesired behavior in your absence, since they have learned that they can engage in the action without consequence while you are not around. Physical punishment is often inefficient, sometimes harmful, and prone to have a negative impact on the relationship between the owner and the pet. Number 5. Feeding your cat only dry food. Cats are suited to living in dry areas and can obtain all of their water from their diet if fed a balanced meal. And because cats do not have a strong desire to drink liquid when they are thirsty, retaining them hydrated through food is critical. Even cats who appear to consume a lot of water do not consume nearly enough. Too often, chronic dehydration causes tooth damage, bladder stones, and urinary tract infections. You can avoid many health problems simply by providing your cats with a regular wet food dish. Number 4. Free feeding your cat. We get it. Sometimes you're away from home for long hours and there's no one to feed your cat. You might think leaving a bunch of food out on the dish and letting your cat eat whenever it's hungry is a good idea, but that actually leads to obesity. To avoid weight problems, just offer them the amount of dry and wet food recommended by your veterinarian. If you can't be home, consider investing in an automated pet food dispenser, which will discharge pre-portioned quantities of dry food at specified intervals throughout the day. Number 3. Giving your cats animal bones to eat. Did you know raw bones can actually shatter your cat's teeth and cause constipation and intestinal obstructions? Raw bones can carry bacteria that could make both animals and people sick. Instead, go for dental snacks and chews that help with teeth cleaning and tartar reduction. The Worldwide Veterinary Oral Health Council even lists dental items that fulfill safety and tartar reduction requirements. Number 2. Leaving your cat alone for over 24 hours. The length of time you can leave your cat alone depends on their personality and habits. Other influences include their surroundings, health, and age. Remember, this is the maximum length of time you should leave your cat alone at home. It would help if you had someone check up on them after this period. Your pet must have plenty of food, clean water, and a secure place to sleep. Remove any sharp objects and toxic plants as well. Once you've covered the fundamentals, ensure your furry friend is getting enough stimulation to avoid boredom. Many people choose to adopt cats over dogs because they believe cats can take care of themselves. While that may be true, they are not exactly self-sufficient and still crave human companionship. If you cannot arrange for a friend or family to visit your home while you are gone, let a skilled pet sitter monitor your cat and play with them. Number 1. Feeding your cat milk. If there's anything Tom and Jerry has taught us, it's that cats love a saucer of milk, but that's not really true. Sorry to burst your bubble. What appears to be a harmless treat might trigger gastric trouble in your cat. Why? Kittens sip their mother's milk until they are weaned, which can happen as early as 4 weeks of age. Kittens usually consume solid meals at the age of 8 to 10 weeks. Although kittens can drink their mother's milk, many cats lose the capacity to do so after weaning. After weaning, cats often lose their ability to digest the sugar included in milk because solid food replaces it, and they no longer require this function. This varies, and some cats can absorb milk sugar until maturity and possibly for the rest of their lives, but it's best not to take that risk. When you think about feeding milk to cats, you generally think of cow's milk. The milk isn't actually suitable for some cats, especially if it replaces a balanced diet. Cow's milk alone will not provide all of the essential nutrients required to sustain your cat's wellness. Whole, 2%, and skim cow's milk can all contribute harmful quantities of fat to your cat's diet. Excess fat can encourage weight growth and lead to stomach distress. If you're not sure if milk is affecting your cat, one obvious sign is loose feces, which indicates lactose intolerance. So, which of these things were you unknowingly doing? It's alright, we're all learning to be better. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Thanks for watching.